Okay, well, welcome to UCLA, you guys. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy 2016. My name is Miles Chen, and I'll be your instructor for Statistics XL10. This is my favorite class to teach. This was my favorite class to take as an undergraduate student. I didn't actually attend UCLA, but I attended another school, and the introductory statistics class that I took there literally changed my life, caused me to, eventually led me to come to graduate school here at UCLA, where I completed my doctorate in statistics and have chosen to teach statistics to you guys. Sorry, let me just try to figure out the volume here. And you guys got lucky. We have this awesome classroom to be in, and so I'm looking forward to a great quarter. I know we meet once a week for 3 hours, which it's a lot. That's a lot of material coming at you every single week in one session. So what I'm doing is I'm recording the screen that you see up here, so you can copy your notes and whatnot. I'll post these to YouTube. You'll find links on the class website, and we'll talk about all of that. And that allows you to kind of review the lecture at your own pace throughout the week, or as you guys are doing your homework, you can review it and just go over stuff. Anyway, I'll just write down a few things. So this is Stats XL10, Intro Stats. My name is Miles Chen. That's my email address. Make sure in your email somewhere say XL10. Okay, I teach 4 statistics classes, and so you gotta tell me which class you're in. Otherwise, I won't know what you're talking about. So when you say I'm gonna miss class, you could be any one of my, I don't know, probably have like 400 students this quarter. So help me out. Make sure you write somewhere in there XL10 so I know you're talking about this class, okay? Because if you say statistics class, that doesn't help me because all 4 of my classes are statistics classes. So I know you're only taking 1 statistics class, but I'm teaching 4. So you gotta tell me XL10 so I know it's this particular class, okay? So anyway, let's go over the class website, some class policies, and then we'll get into the content for this week. So the class website, when you registered, you should have been given access to this web page, UCLA extension.edu. Okay, and we'll go ahead and go there and just check things out. Now when I log in, it's going to look a little bit different from when you log in because it gives me all of the instructor stuff. Okay, let's see. Okay, so when you log in, it should look something like this, and you'll have modules listed, something that looks something like this. I'm hoping this website looks at least halfway familiar to you guys. Yes? Okay. So if you haven't logged in, make sure, you're going to have to do it this week because your homework and all of that is going to be posted there. Okay? So anyway, here's the course syllabus, and they make me write this very long syllabus because they want me to be very thorough. Although I think the side effect is that no one ends up reading it because it's so long. But we'll cover some of the important parts. We meet here from 7 to 10 in this classroom, and this is the person, Sue Kwan. She's our program representative. She's going to handle all of the administrative stuff, okay? So my job here is to teach you guys statistics and things like that. You don't have to tell me, like, I don't know, details of your personal life or anything like that. If you need a makeup exam or something like that, the person you need to contact is Sue Kwan. She's going to handle all of that stuff, okay? Okay, so we learn a bunch of statistics. This is stuff we're covering. You guys are going to need the textbook, and you'll also need a calculator. And so the textbook, I've got linked right here, looks something like this. This is the second edition of the textbook. The first edition will also work. The first edition looks something like this. You don't need any of the MyStatLab or the electronic stuff that comes with the textbook. Okay, you just need the physical textbook. Okay, I know the publishing company sometimes pushes all of this electronic stuff for like another bajillion dollars and whatnot. We're not going to make use of it. If you've already bought that, okay, if you've bought like the fancy version, you can try returning it. If they don't return it, let me know. I'll give you access to the electronic stuff, and so at least you can kind of make use of it. They give you kind of like extra quizzes and things like that. Some teachers use it. I personally don't. So you don't need that. What you do need though also is you definitely need some kind of calculator. Okay. In class, I use this this digital, I don't know, computer version of a calculator. This looks just like this calculator that you can buy for about 15 bucks on Amazon, or this one for 13 bucks. Okay, I don't know. You guys probably paid like $800 for this course. Just spend the extra 13 bucks and get a decent calculator. It will make your life much, much better, okay? I don't allow students to use cell phones during tests. You can't use your cell phone as a calculator just because I don't know if you're texting answers to someone or doing your math. Get a calculator. If you've got a graphing calculator already, you don't have to get another one or anything like this, but just this scientific calculator that looks something like this, 13 bucks, well worth it. Some of you guys have finance calculators. I don't recommend using a finance calculator for this course, okay? So if you got questions about whether your calculator is good or not, you can ask me, but these are my recommendations. And that's what we have, okay? We're gonna have a final exam, a midterm exam, and quizzes. We're gonna have quizzes pretty much every single week, starting next week, except for the weeks of the midterm and final exam, okay? And so all of the quizzes combined make up 30%. And then we've got homework and lab assignments, quote unquote, and then attendance here, okay? So I don't have this written in the syllabus, but let me talk about the homework, okay? So this week under week 1, or the module, you're gonna have homework, and it says, do these problems, okay? And I've got these problems listed out in the textbook, and these are located at the end of each chapter, okay? Now the thing about the homework is I assign it, and I expect you guys to do it. but we're on the honor system here, and I'm not actually going to collect the homework, all right? I'm not going to check and make sure you've done it or anything like that. I'm assuming that you guys have done this, because the homework is for you guys to learn. If you don't do your homework, the only person that you are hurting is yourself, okay? I don't enjoy collecting homework and having this stack of papers and then just checking off that students have done the homework, okay? That's not something that's fun to me, so I don't bother with it, okay? I assign it for you guys. At the end of the quarter, I'm gonna just give everybody 100% for their homework grade, okay? That said, so that means, yeah, you don't have to do your homework and I won't know any better. But if you don't do your homework, it's going to show when it comes to the quizzes and when it comes to the exams, okay? So, so do it. For a lot of the homework problems, not all of them, but for a lot of them, I have recorded videos of myself working through the answers, okay? And you know, they're not like fancy videos or anything, but here's an example. You know, I've got the homework problem there, and I'm writing the answers out on a board, okay? And I kind of just explain along the way of what the answer is and things like that, so you can kind of get an understanding of how the homework problem goes. That said, don't just click and watch the videos and say that counts as doing the homework, okay? Because there's a great difference between doing the homework and watching someone do the homework, okay? You can't watch someone ride a bicycle and say, now you know how to ride a bicycle, okay? You've got to actually physically sit in the seat and try pedaling and understand and getting the feel for it yourself, because just watching me do the homework, you're gonna be like, oh, that looks so easy, I get it. And then when you face the problem on a test yourself, you realize, oh, I actually don't understand it, okay? So so that's that, okay? So let's see. So I've got a little bit of information about next week's quiz posted here. Here's like a practice quiz that you can work through along with the answers to the practice quiz. I've really tried to provide you with all the resources that you need to study and succeed in this class, but you've got to do your part in making use of them and making sure you understand and you have learned the material, okay? You know, I've got 80 of you in this class. I've got another class with 160 students, and another, you know, I've got lots of students, and so I can't create personalized individual plans for each of you. So a lot of it requires a lot of self-discipline on your part, but I think that's okay because we're all adults here, and so and many of you are very motivated to be in this class. Many of you, this represents the kind of the last hurdle that you need to cross in order to transfer to a four-year university or things like that. And so I understand what this class represents. So you know, I always look forward to teaching this class, and so I promise that I'll do my part in helping you learn, and you guys promise me that you'll do your part in learning, okay? I have this is written in, the makeup policy is written in the syllabus, but it's, there's always issues with this every quarter, and so I'm gonna I have this up here just as well. You know, sometimes things happen and you can't come to class, and we're gonna have like a quiz almost every single week, and so if something happens and you can't come to class, you're gonna miss a quiz. And I dropped the lowest quiz grade at the end of the quarter, So you get kind of one freebie built in. But if something happens, you can send Sue Kwan an email, explain your situation, and she might approve or deny your request for a makeup exam. Okay, if she approves it, she'll probably ask for some kind of documentation. If you got sick or something, then she'll ask for a doctor's appointment. So I guess this is one thing. If you get sick and you're gonna miss class and you want to make up, you have to go to the doctor. Okay, I know a lot of times the doctor just says, get plenty of rest, drink lots of fluids, and you'll get better in 4 to 5 days or something like that. And so you're like, well, I don't want to pay the doctor money just to tell me stuff I already know. But the thing is if you want a makeup exam, we need some kind of documentation that says, yes, you were actually sick, and yes, you actually saw a doctor. Just because I don't want to call any of you liars, but there have been students who just say they've been sick when for whatever reason they just didn't want to come to class that day, and so you need some kind of documentation for that. And make sure you contact Sue right away. All right, don't wait 4 days after the quiz or exam and say, hey, I was absent because I was sick 5 days ago or something like that. Contact her right away. Okay, and so all of that is there. Are there any questions on this stuff? Yes.
I'm on the waiting list.
Okay. So some of you are, I think, I don't know how the waiting list on this class works, but if you didn't get in, then what you got to do is you just kind of this week, you kind of just have to keep checking the. You can contact Sue or contact the enrollment office and see if they can let you into the class. The enrollment for this class is out of my control. It's kind of through an automated system, and so I don't even say like this person come or this, it's just contact Sue, and then and the system will either let you in or not. So yeah.
May I email you just for the homework purposes?
Oh yeah. For this first week, yeah, you can email me, and I can send you what is on the website because you won't have access. Right. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, and so this is being recorded, and it will be posted on YouTube, and when it's posted on YouTube, I'll have the link in here under the module. Sometimes the computer messes up in the recording. Sometimes it records with no audio. So just different things happen. You guys know how computers can be sometimes. And so I have these are videos from I think summer of 2015. Okay, so it's pretty much the same kind of thing, and I'm doing my thing. I can't stand to watch my own videos. It's like hearing your own voice recorded, but then you see your face there too, and it's just like, oh my gosh, this is what my students have to sit through 3 hours each week. But anyway, here we are here. So it's okay. To the mother back there. I have a young child also, so I understand. You don't have to worry too much. Okay, I mean, clearly, if it's a distraction, then we don't want too much of a problem here. But the occasional cry is okay. All right. Is there anything else I want to say? I'm trying to think. I always go through the course policies, and then later on I remember, oh, I forgot to say this thing, and I think that's it. So let me just double check. Oh, okay, yes. These are the midterm and final exam dates. Please make sure you don't schedule any trips or vacations for these dates, okay? I'm pretty sure these, let me just make sure, yeah. February 9th, Tuesday, and, oh wait, March 29th. No, this is, I typed this in wrong, or shoot, hang on. Is it the 22nd? Is that the last day of the class? Okay. Yeah, of course, I get the dates wrong in this thing. So March 22nd. I better just verify this on my. I have it right here. Yes, March 22nd. Okay, I apologize. So February 9th and March 22nd. That's the last day of the course. So make sure you can come to class on these dates. Okay. All right. Exams, quizzes, grading.
Do you have any special notebooks or anything in this?
No, I mean I'm assuming you guys have your own notebooks that you'll take notes in, but
Nothing special.
you don't need anything special. Just you know, do take notes. Well, you know, everybody has different learning styles, and so you know, because it's digital, I can save the notes that I'm putting up on the screen, and I'll post those online as well. And so some of you do better without taking notes, and I'm not the police here, so I'm not going to require anybody to take notes. So if you don't want to take notes, you don't have to take notes. This is America, right? So. Okay, we ready to learn some statistics here? All right, there we go. That's all I wanted to hear.